Hey, I'm Scott Phillips, and this is a pod review. This is a Moruga Scorpion blend. They call this a Trinidad Moruga Scorpion blend. The pod's bigger than a golf ball. It's bigger than, in person, it's bigger than it looks on camera. But they say this pod is just as hot as anything on the market. I've eaten every super hot there is. There is not a pepper I have not ate, but I've never actually got to eat a Moruga blend on camera. A friend of mine named Joey Ruddock grew this pepper, and I got this cool knife. I wanted to show everybody this knife, man. It come from Walmart, man. It's like $5 for this thing, but it is awesome for cutting pods because you can see the capsaicin oil. It's a company called Faberware makes it, but it's like $5 at Walmart for this thing, and it is just perfect size for cutting pods. But I'm gonna cut this thing open. I'm gonna take the stem off, and I'm gonna try to give this pod a real review. Man, I got hurt this morning. Look at that. That knife is wet on both sides all the way through. Oh man, it's floral, fruity, citrusy, all three. Wow. The wall of this thing is plum yellow. I'm gonna hold it up there the best I can so you can see it real good. See that? This pod smells. I mean, it's strong as can be. But I'm gonna take some of these seeds out, man. I'm so sick of eating seeds and getting them stuck all in my teeth. It ain't gonna make it. Look at that. Just from grabbing that. Check this out. This is something you don't see in a lot of pods either. Look at the way that the placental holds the seeds, how low down it is. Usually the seeds are way up high right here, but look at that wall. But man, this is definitely a hot pepper right here, and I'm gonna try my best to make it through it without tapping out or getting sick. I got me a spit bucket, and we're gonna try this thing, dude. We're gonna try this. And another thing is, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't had nothing to eat. I'm doing this on an empty stomach, and the pod, I took the seeds out of it, but man, it's just a nasty pod right here, man. Don't you look at that? Ain't that cool, man? That's awesome right there. But man, this is a hot pepper. I can go ahead and tell you now, this pepper's hot as dog fire, and I hope it don't hurt me too bad. But get me a swallow, and here we go. Here we go. It's a creeper. I had to swallow that thing. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And it's a creeper pod. Man. Woo. Right now it's burning my throat and my tongue in the back of my mouth, and it is starting to build heat like crazy. It's definitely a super hot pod. My eyes is watering already. I'm gonna have to get something to get it out of my throat. It was so big it's hard to swallow, not swallow it. But it's a good tasting pod. Right now the heat is in the top back of my throat, and the boy, it's building heat fast. Here comes a mild endorphin rush. Oh. Oh man, it's hot. The heat's still building. Ugh. Nothing helps. Nothing helps. That water. I got some sweet tea. Oh, my eyes are burning. Oh, feeling the pain right now, buddy. Nothing helps. Nothing helps. Is on fire. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna rate this pod. It's down in my chest. I mean, man, the endorphin rush is there. It feels like every time I drink a swallow to get it down, it just makes it worse. But my sinuses is opening and my throat is on fire. But mostly it's in the back of my mouth. And my eyes are burning. And the breathing. I'm breathing to get through this endorphin rush. It's a little bit dizzy, but it's a little bit of a power hit too. But it's got it's got a different taste than the brown Moruga or the Moruga Scorpion. Here comes the burp. No hiccups yet. But it is one hot pepper. Excuse me a minute, I'm gonna have to get something that's in my chest. I'm gonna have to get some water out of my refrigerator and wash it down. Ugh. Man, that's hot. Some ice. Oh. Man, it's a painful pot, I can tell you that. A lot of burn in the tongue, the top of the throat, the back of the throat, the esophagus, and the chest area. Oh, boy, that thing's hot. But all jokes aside, I'm gonna give this pot an honest review. Boy, nothing help. It's like eating a Reaper. You eat a Carolina Reaper, man, it don't matter what you eat, drink, ain't nothing gonna take the pain away. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna give this pot a scale on the heat scale. 1 being nothing, and 10 being the hottest thing I ever ate. I'm gonna give this pot a 9. Flavor, 1 being nasty, 10 being extremely good. I'm gonna give it an 8 on flavor. Pain, 1 being low, 10 being the hottest and hurting, painfulest pot I ever ate. I'm gonna give it an 8. But you gotta remember now, when I rate this pod, I've eat everything in the world, and my tolerance is a little bit high right now. So if I had to guess a Scoville rating, it's getting hot all over again. Nothing helps. If I have to give this pod a Scoville rating, I'd rate this thing at about 1.5 million to 1.8 million. It's hot. I'm not kidding, man. This is a hot pepper. I got a big chunk of it stuck right here in my chest somewhere. It's somewhere down in here right now, man. I can't. It's so hot. I can't tell you. But I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. It ain't gonna get no hotter. But my friend Joey Ruddock grew this pepper and grew this plant. Y'all look him up on my Facebook page. Look us up on Facebook. You can look us up under Scott Phillips Landscape and Tree Service on Facebook. We're in North Carolina. Joey will have some pods and some seeds. And he'll probably sell you a starter plant as well. And boy can grow some peppers, man, I'm telling you. Everything that boy sent me has been just hot. He grows them all natural. He don't use no bunch of fancy chemicals or nothing. But his name's Joey Ruddock. I'm Scott Phillips. And like always, man, keep it real, keep it hot, and give God the glory. We'll give it all to Jesus, man. Give it all to Jesus, brother. But I'm out of here, man. That's a good pod, Joey. Man, that thing's hot. We'll see you later. Peace out.